Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending what time you are able to watch this podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Uncensored, the Truth About Money. Welcome to another episode. Thank you so much for joining us. So we are talking about business banking, right? So obviously this is part two, which means we did part one last week, but because of time, we had to cut it short. And now we are bringing you part two, right? And I would strongly recommend, if you haven't seen part one, just to go back and watch part one, and then you'll understand the flow of which we are going with this, right? So Pratamza and I have gotten our fingers bent with with business accounts, and the stories are quite interesting. So that's why I really recommend that you do go back and watch part one, right? So the last question that we last thing that we were talking about is obviously different banks and the services that they offer as far as business account goes, right? And the FNB, we're still talking about FNB. I think we didn't really get into it much. You were still telling us your story that of how you had to end up paying 800 monthly for service fees.
Because I didn't know.
Because you didn't know.
Because I didn't know.
But how are you doing, Pratamza?
Now great yourself, my brother.
I'm good. Welcome to another show. We're still here. When did we start? In Jan. We started these podcasts.
We started this year.
This year, January.
Oh.
Remember we were doing the online audio. We were recording online over Zoom.
Now we are here.
Now we're here. Now. Season 2. We here now on YouTube. And I have to say though, we thank you so much for I think we are on 80 something subscribers, and it's been like less than 6 months. So we really thank you and really appreciate you, and we hope that these podcasts are really giving you the education that you need and the knowledge that you need, to be able to. I know here we only we scrap the surface. We don't really get deep into things, but these are questions that you then have afterwards, and at least you have an idea of the type of questions that you need to be asking. So thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our YouTube. So yeah, let's continue where we left off, Pratamzo.
Yeah, man.
So we're talking about FNB.
Yeah.
The sort of benefits and advantages and disadvantages of having an FNB business account. And I know your heart is still sore.
Nah, I'm better now. FNB, I'm better.
Good now.
I'm better FNB. Yeah. No, that's why I say that if you don't do your proper research, and you don't ask the certain questions, or you don't visit your bank, your branch, just to ask that banker, certain questions, you won't know, and the thing is, like with business, the challenging thing about it is that once it gets busy, there's no time to even go to the branch, so it's important to know what you're getting yourself to. It's important, check your statements on a monthly basis, highlight, in green, in green, all the fees that you pay, on a monthly basis for each and every transaction, and that will bring some insight and into what you are actually, or how much money is actually going in off from your account.
Yeah,
man.
So let's just go through the few things that FNB business account offers.
Yeah.
So I know that they are known for being digitally savvy.
No. Yeah, so I think they've been voted one of the best digital bankings. So even for myself as well, like if you need 50,000 Rand now, I can give it to Nje. Man, less than 10.
e-wallet.
Geo payment. Yeah, something called geo payment.
Geo payment.
Yeah.
Okay, how does that work?
You don't know geo payment. So I can literally send you money without getting your bank account details. So you just log onto your FNB cell phone banking app. I also log onto my cell phone banking app. We both click geo payment. You say receive, I say send, and then I put 50,000 Rand. Boom, it's in your account.
Let's try it now. I'm joking.
I don't have my phone on me. So there's those kind of things. So it's actually cool. Like I saw that I went to Plaza. I can't remember what I was buying, and the merchant was saying. So I was like to him, I don't have cash. He's like, I know you can't swipe because swiping, there's charges and what. So I'm like, where's the nearest FNB? He's like, no need to go to FNB. Just do geo payment. He showed me, my man.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh, this is magic.
Magic.
So that's why, like, for me, it's convenient for me to use. I'm not saying I'm voting F&B, but I'm saying it's much easier for me to use it. It's user friendly. The app is user friendly. It's quick as well. So with that, kudos to F&B. So they've also got what's this? Easy managed cash flow. So you can transfer some of your the extra income that you make, or if there's still money left in your account, you can open like a savings pocket and put money in there. And when rainy season comes, you are able to basically put it back into your account without any service charges. So it's like a money market account or money market, so it also got an interest rate. The one I've seen, you have to have a minimum balance of 5,000 Rand for you to start earning some interest on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then notice for once it goes below 5,000, the SA Junior add up, top up. So yeah, bet. So they got free business coaching. So on the app, it's called Fundaba. Where they actually advise you on what to do in terms of your business as well. So that's with F&B, my man.
And then the I know like they give you a SIM card. What's that about?
Yeah, so F&B Digital. So they have a cell phone network.
Yeah.
So you can buy a phone at F&B. You can use the network. I just don't know which of his cell phone tower they go over, but you can use a SIM card, F&B, with any cell phone basically. That's open SIM card, yeah.
And then the business coaching. So that's for everyone that has a business account with them.
Yeah, so that's free. So that you get it with
completely
them.
free.
Yeah, that's completely free. So that's one of the services that you have, yeah.
All right, and then I know that there are 3 types of accounts. I know that there's the business zero account. What are sort of like what are like the requirements for each of them?
So with the business zero account, so there obviously it's like a pay as you go. So it's for like a person who is first starting out in business. There's not a lot of transaction happening. So that's the main. I mean the entry one, if you can put it that way.
Yes.
The entry account that you use. And then you mentioned the other one?
The other, gold business account,
Yeah.
and there's the platinum business account.
Yeah, so then the gold is the one that's common. So I'm using gold now.
Okay. Congratulations.
No, there's levels, chief. It's crazy. Gold is the number one. Like when you're doing, races or in athletics, when you number one, you get gold. In accounts, it's different.
Yeah.
In accounts, it's
Platinum
gold.
is
Platinum is on another level, boss. So you get gold where if your account is or if your business is turning over less than 5 million per annum, then your platinum or aka Sugema wasn't 5 million. 5 million and above.
All right, let's get into the Bidvest Bank. I
Yeah.
didn't know the Bidvest Bank had a business account.
Yeah, so Bidvest Bank also provides simple and fast access to online business systems, which offers local and foreign transactions. So the nice thing with them is that, like as we were saying, that if your business, if you know that you're doing a lot of cross-border transactions and you're paying suppliers from overseas, then this is maybe a bank that you might consider as well, because at least it offers you the opportunity to have put those how can I put supplier details or send money overseas on the on the app. So for people who are doing cross-border transactions, then it's much better for them to use it. They also have a facility where if you have 50,000 Rand or more in your transactional account, so not even in your savings pocket, in your transactional account, there's some interest that they give you on top of your 50,000.
Nice.
Yeah, although it's not like 5% or 6%, but at least if your money is there, it's not like with the bank that you mentioned earlier on, you parked your money and then 3 months later it was closed. But that's a story for another day.
The famous one. And then ABSA.
Yeah, so Excuse me. So with EPSA, also like the same things that we spoke about as well. So it's one of your largest diversified financial groups in Africa. So EPSA is quite huge. So you're able to build a credit record with them, by adding, stuff like your overdraft facility and making use of the interest rates tailor-made to your business business needs. So basically, what that means is that they like if when I open my account, they ask me a lot of questions, and then they discern Guti, okay, discern Guti, okay, Uchuna needs to be in this account, needs to be in that account, needs to be in this account. Then they offer you services according to the account that you are in, right? So they also have an enterprise development center. So also like with your Fundaba with F&B, like as I said, so it's similar to that as well.
And then SASFIN.
SASFIN. So this is an interesting one.
Sure.
So they have a pay-as-you-use account, right? So I don't think so. With them, they don't have like multiple accounts. So the nice thing about them is that you can earn up to 2% on your transactional account balances. So not even in your savings, like what we had with Bidvest. I think you have to maintain at least 50,000 rand.
Sure.
Yeah. So with them, they don't stipulate how much you need to get paid, or how much you need to have as a balance in your transactional account. So you can have 2% there as well. And then they offer you services like, for example, payroll management system. You can send personalized quotes and invoices, which I find...
I think this is very, very, very important, though. Because apparently they have like a digital platform that's called Beyond.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that helps to... You can do your payroll there, payroll management, send personalized codes and all this stuff. Like that comes in handy for like a small business.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. So the nice thing as well is that you don't have to have like a separate, like for myself, when I send out codes, I have to use another system, to send codes and invoices.
Yes.
So with them, the nice thing is that you can do everything in-house. So all on one system. You see, we're learning. Maybe we might
So
pay
that's
them a
something to
visit.
consider. Hey,
Yeah.
SASFIN.
Yeah.
And do you know if they have a monthly admin fee and how much that would be?
So with them, it's a transactional account, so it's pay as you use as well.
Okay.
So on their website, they've got the different categories that you can pay for each and every transaction, like your EFTs. Sorry, like I think even deposit like 7 rand, if I'm not mistaken. So on their website, they've got all the breakdowns. Which you can use to help you, make the right decisions.
No, sweet.
Yeah.
And Standard Bank, your
Standard Bank, Biz Launch. Standard Bank. So yeah, they've got a Biz Launch account. So Biz Launch obviously is business launching. So if you are new into business, so they've got the Biz Launch account. So it's a current account with added benefits bundled. So you can have, let's say, a credit card, overdraft facility, transactional account, and they can give you like a nice discount for the first 12 months. So you don't have to pay transactional accounts for each and every facility. So they can bundle those up, and then you basically pay a certain I can say even like an amount that's less than like market rate for the first 12 months. So that you'll have to obviously go to your business banker and speak to that. Yeah. So the other thing about Standard Bank is that you've got a dedicated business banker who speaks to you, who knows you by name.
Okay.
Because there's, how can I put it? Like in every business segment, like for example, if your account is from 0 to 3 million, so I think it's 2 million or 3 million turnover per annum. There's business bankers that are dedicated to there. From 2 million, I think, to 10 million, there's business bankers dedicated to there as well. And the nice thing is that most of their branches have a business banker. So it's not where 5 branches have one business banker, but where one branch has 1 or 2 business bankers. So you are able to go into your local bank and ask for a business banker, and they should nominate one in your area if there's not one in that branch.
So but now, because you bank with Standard Bank, right?
Yeah, on the personal side.
And on the personal side,
yeah.
And you're telling me like these benefits. It sounds great to have someone like your own personal banker. That sounds great.
Yeah.
So, bofuna ngada.
I was diversifying, Chief. I was diversifying. You know, now it's because we used to work in the bank. So you're like, I don't want the bank people to know my stuff, which it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But I was like, now let me try that bank out. But the nice thing with banks is that you are able to change banks. You know, if let's say, for example, I'm with FNB and I see that, what Standard Bank has some good offerings, I can go to Standard Bank. You know, there's not like a long, process that I need to abide. Yeah, no, just go there and say, listen, guys, I want to move my account from FNB to Standard Bank, and they'll assist you in terms of telling you what documentations you need and what they need on their side.
And obviously they would charge you for that, but won't they charge you like too much?
I know. I don't think they'll charge because obviously they're attracting you as a new customer.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll charge you, an arm and a leg because they want you to be with them. Because you see, the thing is, like what Discovery has mastered. Discovery is still one of the best organizations out there because they want you to do they want you to do everything with them. So you gym with them. You gym through them, let's put it that way. Through Vitality, you have your account with them. You've got your life cover with them. You've got your retirement with them. You've got your car insurance with them. You've got, so many things that assist us in daily living, grouped into one. So that's what banks are doing as well.
Yeah.
So banks are not, certain banks are not just offering you, let's say, just a business account. But they'll call you, say, hey, Junior, what's happening? Do you have a life cover, Junior? Do you have a funeral cover? Or do you, they don't just look at imalingeni puma, but they're seeing, okay, but we can actually get out a lot more from Junior as opposed to just, him having just one account. So certain banks, they want you to have a lot of products with them. I know Standard Bank does that a lot. FNB, I'm still here. I'm still waiting for a call.
Just go back to Standard Bank.
Man. So we'll see. People need to obviously do the research, do research, speak to the right people. And obviously, like maybe Standard Bank is not your choice of banking, or FNB is not your choice. There's Sasfin, there's what's that other one? Bedvest as well. There's Capitec. So with Capitec, it's called online business accounts.
Okay.
So that's the name. Online business. Yeah. So they offer small and large companies a banking solution that suits their specific needs.
I need to visit Capitec. I think we have to cut it here because of time.
Yeah, man.
But obviously the conversation continues. Make sure that you do go to a bank or even your bank. Just ask these questions. At least now you know what to ask. So thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you and we love you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to check out our, this same audio is available on Google Podcast, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. And don't forget also to check us out on Instagram. So we thank you, we love you, and we appreciate you. Cheers.